Bro, what is this nonsense? What? How? What's up, guys? It's your boy Kazaris back with another fun little deck profile, and today we have Grandsoil Psychics. Now, some of you might remember this deck from the TCG. It was played back in God, I want to say 2012, 2013, maybe, maybe a little bit later, whenever Grandsoil came out. So the main goal is based around resolving Grandsoil late game after you've resolved all of your psychic effects. And you want to be abusing Esper Girl as much as possible. Now, this card is how you're going to be gaining advantage. If it's been removed from play and you special summon it from the removed from play zone, from the banish zone, you get to banish the top card of your deck face down. And then when it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to add the card that you banished from your banish zone to your hand. So she is really cool. So how we're going to be triggering her is with Silent Psychic Wizard and Hush Psychic Cleric. When Silent Psychic Wizard is normal summoned, we can target a psychic type monster in the graveyard, banish it, and then if it's sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to special summon that monster that you banished, which will then trigger Esper Girl, ideally that you banished, to then banish the top part of your deck face down. And then when Esper Girl goes to grave, you get to add the banished card from your deck to your hand. So it's a very slow deck. Now that is the issue with it. It's hard to get rolling. You have to see Esper Girl to get to get advantage. But outside of that, that's why we're playing the Psychic Wielders, so we can make some decent level 6 synchros and rely on them if we don't see Esper Girl. Hushed Psychic Cleric is the other card you're going to be using to banish Esper Girl with. When it's normal or flip summoned, you change it to defense position. It has 2100 defense, so that's pretty nice. And then once per turn, you can send a card from your hand to the graveyard, then target a Psychic type monster in the graveyard, banish that target, and then it has the same effect as Silent Psychic Wizard. If it's sent from the field to the grave, you target a monster banished by this card's effect, special summon that target. So technically this can banish more than once, but it's not on summon, whereas Silent Psychic Wizard can only banish once, but it is on summon. So it's like Silent Psychic Wizard is a little bit better sometimes, but Hush Psychic Cleric is also level 3, so you can use it with Wielder. It's an Earth. It's a very good card. So you're playing the 3 Wielder because it is the tuner, and Tracker is only just non-tuner. You're playing some Xyz as well. You can go like Cleric, summon Wielder, and just make a Zen mains and sit on that, because this deck is slow. So speaking of slow, we are playing Angel Baton. Some of you might have forgotten about this skill. What it says is, where is it? There it is. Can only be used on your 4th turn, so either turn 7 or 8 of the duel, your 4th turn. Instead of conducting your normal draw 2 cards and send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. So that is how we're going to be digging further into our deck to try and see our Grandsoil and also get another card into the graveyard to maybe get our 4th or 5th Earth or something. So this is a good skill. We're going to be trying to trigger this every duel just to get through our deck and actually gain some advantage, because it is a +1 and it feels the grave. So it's a very nice skill. That's why we can afford to play 1 Grandsoil, because we'll try and turbo Esper Girl over the course of a few turns. Dig for Elemental, or dig for Grandsoil. If we don't see it, then we can use our skill to try and dig 2 more cards into our deck, etc. We're playing the Karma Cut because this will get Esper Girl to the graveyard. We're also playing Ballista Squad because this can tribute a set Esper Girl just to get it to the grave, or like if we've already used Silent Psychic Wizard or Hushed Psychic Cleric, we can tribute them off the field, pop a card, and then since they've been sent from the field to the grave just by anything, and then we can trigger their effects to summon back the Esper Girl. So that's pretty nice. You could maybe play 3, but I did want to play a second Book of Moon. I don't know, you could play like 3 and 1, but I don't know. I figured I'd rather have the second Book of Moon just because it's costless. It doesn't have a cost. It's just a 1-for-1, whereas Ballista Squad has to tribute a card. And then the extra deck is just Coral Dragon, Brionac, Naturia Barkion, which is cool, and Hyper Psychic Riser. I do believe these 2 are needed. Barkion will banish from the grave, so like, I don't know. The problem with these psychic monsters specifically is that you can't use any of the psychic support really, because all of the psychic support relies on keeping them banished or banishing from the graveyard, but to resolve Grandsoil, you need them in the graveyard. So like, a lot of the psychic support is kind of a wash. Some of the psychic support is like specifically wind psychic support, so like Earth psychic support doesn't have a ton going for it. It's just like Grandsoil is just like the main selling point. But to abuse Grandsoil, you need everything in the graveyard, so you can't really use the banishing psychic stuff. Which is why Barkion's like okay. It needs earth monsters, tuner and non-tuner to summon it, which you have. But in order to negate trap cards, it has to banish 2 cards in the grave. So like it'll banish Esper Girl, but has no way to summon it back from the banished zone. And like you're getting rid of the earth monsters in your graveyard essentially. So Barkion's decent, but like if you just want to win, if you just know you have to negate a trap card to win, then summoning Barkion is very good. Hyper Psychic Riser is cool because if it dies by your opponent's card, you can target a tuner and non-tuner in the graveyard with the same type and attribute. So a Psychic, Earth, non-tuner, and tuner. Add them back to your hand, so it'll recur some resources. Pretty nice. And it's a floodgate. Monsters with less attack than it can't attack, and monsters with more attack than it can't activate their effects. So it's pretty neat. And then Bryonac and Coral are water, but they are just very good level 6s. You're also playing some rank 3s. Nightmare Shark, just cheese some wins, poke for 2,000. Ghostwork Alucard can pop set cards, really nice. And then Zenmaines is just a great stall card. And again, with this deck, you want to stall to get to your skill. So that is the list. We're going to grab our coffees and jump into some duels. So stick around. All right, we're up against a Seto Kaba. We're going second. Bro, what is this nonsense? What? How? I practiced some games before recording this video, and I opened Grandsoil in all of those games too. I feel like this shit's rigged, dog. I don't know what's going on. This game is lost, absolutely. Just like, look at this hand. Like, what? Like, I don't know. I might play it out. Cracker. Ugh. I mean, I can chump block with an Esper Girl. And if I draw Silent Psychic Wizard, I can banish it. Maybe get something going. Or if I draw like Hush Psychic Cleric. Wow. Wow. That sucks. What a doo-doo hand, dude. Holy crap. Alright, we're up against a Kaito Tenjo. We're going first. Well, you have... I don't know. Well, if it's against Kite... Oh, no, you used a Cosmic Scourge Galaxy Eyes, right? I'm just gonna set Karma Cut then. I was like, why even bother setting Karma Cut if he's just gonna Galaxy Cyclone it? But he has a different skill, so there's no guarantee that he has backward removal, which is nice. So I can just discard Esper Girl, then on the following turn I can Psychic Wizard, banish it. Then when Wizard dies, that's why this deck is very slow. It's like I have to discard Esper Girl, wait a turn. I have to banish it with Silent Psychic Wizard, wait a turn. I have to summon Esper Girl, banish something, wait for it to die. It's like this deck just takes so long to get going. It's not very good. I mean, it's just a cool TCG throwback. There we go. Finally, so summoning a Photon Lizard. Like, I'm just gonna let all this happen. Let him go through some resources, and then I'll banish the monster. Like, worst you could have is like Lance, I guess. If he had True Nate, he would have just used it before he summoned Wizard, or Lizard, not Wizard. The Wizard Lizard. Summoning Thrasher. Summoning Advancer. Like, I guess he can make Omega. That would be annoying. Nope. Going for that Galaxion. Banish that boy. Discard Esper Girl. Get it out of here. Like, no back row here. We literally just have Wizard on the field. I mean, if it dies, I at least get another blocked attack with Esper Girl. There is a delay. I don't know why I didn't set any of those last turn, though. That's weird. We go... Do I go Hyper? No, this will just die. I'm gonna go Barkion. Screw it. Barkion doesn't have to banish monsters to negate traps, so like I can still banish at least my Karma Cut. Maybe? I don't know. So Wizard's gonna summon the Esper Girl. Espergal's going to banish the top card on my deck face down. When it dies, I get to add the banished card. +1. Nice. And he's really thinking on this damn Barkion summon. Like, dog, what could it be? Make a move. There we go, finally. Espergal effect. It is a Ballista Squad. Cool. Photon Trident. Bro. If I do manage to if I do manage to get Grandsoil within these next 2 draws, I will have 5 in the graveyard, which is cool. Espergal will add this Ballista Squad to my hand. And he's going to summon that Photon Dragon. Yes, sir. Activate Photon Trident. He's going to pierce for 3,400 damage. Okay. Double Photon Trident. What the hell? Espergal, I'll add that Ballista Squad to my hand. Activate skill. Angel Baton. Draw 2. Discard 1. That's a rip. Oh wait, Grandsoil should be able to reborn this Barkion. That's kind of neat. Grandsoil? Oh man. Grandsoil would have been it. That would have been it, dude. Like I kind of just wanna... Cause like if I make something here, I can't kill him because I won't have anything in hand. And a Papilloperative. I guess I'll just flip that now. Flip it. Give me Grandsoil. 1 in 9 chance. Ah, rip. Okay, so now I just go... Fiendish Chain. Oh no. Oh no. Now I don't have a good top deck. Oh man. I'm gonna draw Grandsoil now. Oh, it's so annoying, dude. Alright, we're up against an Akiza Izinski. Might be Balanced Noble Knights, might be What Grows in the Graveyard nonsense. We'll see. Looks like a big deck. I was wrong. It's What Grows in the Graveyard. Guess we're just making Zen mains pass, boys. Make that Zen mains. Make that Zen mains. Set out a book of moon piss. Alright, so we're just trying to get to our skill. Turn 7, turn 8, or turn 7 in our case. Use our skill, draw 2, discard 1, summon a Grandsoil. Alright, so he's summoning Spore, activating Dark Verger. Let him go through his combos and whatnot. Do some stuff. You can get to like Goyo Guardian, summon another, or Goyo Defender, summon another Goyo Defender. Spore summon itself back. You can make a Coral Dragon and then use Coral Dragon and a Goyo Defender. Or a 9. So he's using Coral Dragon, targeting Zen mains. That is fine. I protect. Detach Hushed Psychic Cleric. Then he can make Vermilion. Draw with Coral Dragon. And then I'll just flip the Vermilion and I get to pop it with Zen mains in the end phase. Cool. Oh, Swap Frog. Oh, he's playing that cool Monarch deck. Okay. There was a cool Frog Monarch deck that played like... It was very similar to my Plant Monarch deck that I posted a while ago. But it plays like a small Frog engine here as well. Got like top 4 in a battle phase, I think. The tournament. It's pretty neat. Might try it out. I don't know. But, so he's going to Ronin here. He's going to pop... Pops Crumble Logos. That, or if he summons Crumble Logos, that's fine, I think. He'll negate my Zen mains, and then I can just go Psychic Wizard, beat over his Verm. So there's Crumble Logos. Crazy hand. Just plenty of extension. Gonna draw for turn. Now we go Silent Psychic Wizard. I think I banished Tracker, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I just want a 3. Go to battle phase, attack over this guy. Econ. Man. I'll pop the Verm because it's weaker. And then I get Wizard effect. He gets Verm effect. Summon this. I mean, I can still top deck. I mean, I think he has the Veil in hand, and I can still top deck Grandsoil, so might as well chill. So that'll be 5 in grave. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, this will be the 5th one in the grave. Then I can reborn his Vermilion, and then banish. Do I have a tuner? Yeah, I have Esper Girl. Nope, there's a Caius. Just kidding. I suck. Alright, we're up against a Blue Eyes player. Desad Seto Kaiba. We're going first. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We open Karma Cut with an Esper Girl that we can discard, and then we can go Silent Psychic Wizard, banish Esper Girl. It's still a cool concept, it's just not very good. He's summoning Stone, so I'm assuming he's going to Sage, yep, and then we just chain Karma Cut. Banish it. Now he doesn't get Sage or Stone. Easy game. That's 2. Oh, he's going to Melody. Yeah, I guess that works. Wow. This man opened Sage, Stone, Melody. That's disgusting. So I need to draw a back row. Otherwise I just lose, because he's going to hit me for 3,000, and if I summon Wizard, he'll hit over it for 1,100. So I need to draw not that. God dang it. Cleric. Ooh, okay, okay. There's something. I can go Cleric. Just change Karma Cut. Great. Dude, I can't even win one game. And this is where we're going to start a new series. How can we improve this? Or what does this need to be improved? Because I could not get a single win with this deck. I played like 12 games at least. Could not get a single win. Or the only one I got was like a disconnect or something. Ice Mirror, cool. So let's think. Let's take a look at the deck. How could this be improved? Okay, so like the main issue with the deck is A, seeing Esper Girl, and then B, once we see Esper Girl, we need to be able to quickly abuse her, because having to normal summon once every turn, banish the Esper Girl, and then wait for whatever we normal summon to die to summon the Esper Girl, and then wait for the Esper Girl to die to then get the card that we banished with her to hand. It's way too slow. It is just way too slow. And the other issue is, like, if we don't play enough, if we try to supplement the slowness with more back row, we don't have enough monsters to abuse or to summon Grandsoil with. So like, eventually, if we just cut more of these and play more level 3s, we're just getting to the point where we're just playing rank 3 or like level 3 engine in the deck. And at that point, there are just way better ways to play level 3 engine in the deck. This deck is just so... I expected it to be okay, but like this is just way worse than I thought. And I think I built it pretty well. I'm just having issues here. So like, the main goal is like see Esper Girl. So like if we cut Esper Girl, then we're cutting down on like the win condition. Not the win condition, but like the main goal of the deck. So like, we could play more trackers just to like make more rank 3 spam and level 6 synchro spam. Potentially, like maybe we could do this. Like play 2 extra trackers, 1 less Esper Girl, 1 less Wizard. But like then we only have 4 ways to banish the Esper Girl and trigger her. Like ideally we'd max out on Wizard and Cleric, but then Wizard's level 4, so you can't use it with Wielder, and Wielder's like the selling point of the deck. There aren't that many good level 7 Earth Synchros. I believe there's like level 7 Earth Synchro. There's Airbellum, not that great. There's a Man the Ape King, needs a Beast type, needs an X-Saber. life transfer, I guess. Once per turn, play one psychic type monster from graveyard to gain 1200 life points. But like, we'd have to normal summon wizard, banish the Esper Girl, wait a turn, or get the Esper Girl to grave somehow, wait a turn, and then normal summon wielder again, synchro with wizard and wielder, then get life transfer, then we can summon Esper Girl. Then this can banish wizard, but like now we're just banishing cards out of our graveyard so that we're not able to trigger Grandsoil as easily. Landoise is like something decent, like you can negate monster effects, but you have to discard spell cards. Like maybe we could go for like Landoise, but again we have to summon wizard, wait a turn, then summon wielder. So that's the issue. Maybe we could play like a level dupe instead of Angel Baton with more wizards, and go like level 3, and then dupe using wizard in hand to make Landoise and play more spells. Maybe. But like this is discarding spells, it's not helping us get Earths in the graveyard. It's Power Tool. I just don't see this deck doing much. There's Samurai Destroyer, but like this is very difficult to have this deck get rolling. Like maybe if we got this back in like 2018 days, like maybe not even then, because Sylvan was the thing then. It's like I don't see a point in Yu-Gi-Oh besides like or Duel Links besides like the very beginning when this deck could even be really usable. So I don't know. This is more like me complaining instead of trying to improve it. But like I honestly don't see how I can improve this. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. But as for right now, I don't see a way to improve this deck, unfortunately. And I did like this deck in TCG. It's a really cool idea. And I wanted to be able to use the Grandsoil, but I just don't see a way to do that, unfortunately. So thank you for watching, guys. I know this one was a little bit, I don't know, the start of maybe a new series. We can just try and improve some really bad decks. But as for right now, I don't see a way to improve this. So I hope you guys enjoyed your coffees. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.